earlier in the season, but J.I. Burton is still the king of the Cumberland. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, Castlewood has to go to J.I. Burton and take care of business. I think that will be a under-the-radar good game.
And if I'm not mistaken, a little preview on our picks, that's one of those deals where I said I just went with the home team.
Well, it's hard to beat them at Norton, that's for sure. So, all right, Chris, J.I. Burton, in talking with them, and it's kind of a common theme throughout, seems like the region this year, injuries, the injury bug. Who is healthy enough? Last game, John Battle only dressed 26 players. Their offensive backfield has completely been replaced from the start of the season. I went back and got the old preview that when they start the seasons, the key returners, none of them are playing.
Good.
So
if you remember back to our preseason show we did here, I said that this was the game I was looking forward to after last year. Well, I'll just say it like it is. Gay City gave it to them last year. So I'm wanting some revenge this year. That loss did not set easy with me.
So, again, that ball game, which will kick off at 7 o'clock on Battle Hill, we'll be there live. Of course, we'll have the James River Advisors pregame show, which will start at 6. And then after next week, we come back home to Legion Field, finish up the regular season for the Blue Devils. They will take on Y Central. Again, we've got some special things going on that night, which we'll go into a little bit more on Friday, and then, of course, next Wednesday's show as well. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social medias, and we certainly do appreciate you. Chris, anything you want to add before we sign off?
No. Come out to Battle Hill. Gay City's traveled really well this year.
Yes, they have.
I've thought the fans have turned out, so I'm expecting a good crowd there. And if you can't go, listen to us. Or if you go, listen to us.
So, and we want to say thank you to when we had the opportunity to talk to a lot of people, especially at homecoming, a lot of people said they did that. They were sitting there listening.
I appreciate the gentleman that went to the Sullivan South game and listened to us at Death Valley. He said his words, he had to go because his grandson plays for South, but he sat and listened to the Gate City game.
So, again, this is all for you all. It's all for the kids. And, again, want to say thank you to Coach Housewright. Again, he's been so open and giving of his time with us. And, of course, want to say thank you to Landon Blanton, to Logan Tomlinson, to DeAndre Mack, and as well as Sam Jarrell that came out tonight.
We may never see her again. I think we traumatized the poor girl.
May never see any of them again. But, again, we want to say thank you to everybody for making us a part of your Wednesday night. So, with all that said, we'll sign off. Again, for Chris Carter, this is Joe Carter. We'll talk to you at 6 o'clock on Friday night. You've been listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.